Stop for a second. Right now, as you hear my voice, I want you to notice the weight of your own body. Are you holding tension in your jaw? Are your shoulders pushed up against your ears? Most of us spend our entire day in a state of high alert, and then we expect our brains to just shut off the moment we hit the pillow. But it doesn't work like that, does it?
No, it definitely doesn't. I'm Finn, and like you, I've spent countless nights staring at the ceiling, watching the minutes turn into hours on the clock. It feels like a trap. Your mind becomes a cinema of your worst worries. But tonight, Julia and I are here to change the narrative. We aren't here to teach you English. We are here to use the frequency of English to calm your nervous system.
This is English for sleep. Think of this as a digital sanctuary. We have designed this 20-minute session to guide you through the stages of relaxation. You don't need to understand every word we say. In fact, if you fall asleep before we finish, that means we've done our job perfectly.
Tonight, we have a very specific map to follow. First, we'll explore why listening to our voices in a second language acts like a cognitive break for your racing thoughts. Next, we'll dive into the linguistic lullaby, specific English words that trigger a relaxation response in your brain. Then, we will share a 2-minute routine that literally resets your internal clock. Following that, Julia will lead you on a guided mental journey to a place of total serenity. And finally, we will reveal the anchor technique to make sure you stay in a deep sleep until the sun comes up.
So, I want you to make one final adjustment. Is your phone face down? Is your room dark enough? If you are using headphones, make sure they are comfortable. From this moment on, there is nothing for you to solve. There are no emails to answer, no people to please. There is only the sound of my voice and Finn's voice.
Don't skip a single part of this, because each section is a step deeper into the darkness. The good kind of darkness, the kind that heals you. The most powerful technique is waiting for you in our final chapter. But for now, just let go of the day. Take a deep breath in through your nose, hold it for 3, 2, 1, and release.
Let's begin our journey with the science of why this works. Finn, shall we? So, let's get into the why. Why does listening to us help you drift off? You see, your brain is a bit of a chatterbox. Even when you're tired, it wants to keep talking to you. But when you listen to a second language, especially in a calm, melodic way, your brain has to shift its focus just a little bit. It's like giving your mind a very soft, plush toy to play with instead of a difficult puzzle.
That's exactly right, Julia. It's called cognitive shifting. Think of your thoughts like a busy highway. When you listen to our English sentences, you're basically taking an exit ramp into a quiet suburban street. Haha. I remember when I first tried this. I was so surprised at how quickly my racing thoughts just stopped.
And there's more. When you're in this relaxed state, your brain waves actually slow down. You move from beta waves, which are for working and stressing, to alpha and theta waves. These are the waves of creativity and deep sleep. You aren't studying English right now. Your subconscious is just absorbing the music of the language. It's the ultimate life hack. Learning while you sleep? Who wouldn't want that?
Exactly. And because you're not trying to pass an exam, there's no pressure. Your brain feels safe. And a safe brain is a sleepy brain. So don't worry if you don't understand every single word. Just let the vowels and consonants float around you. It's like being back in a cradle, listening to a lullaby that you don't need to translate. Julia. So, as we move into the next part, I want
you to feel that safety. Feel the air moving in and out of your lungs. You're doing so well. Next, we are going to look at some specific words that are like magic spells for relaxation. Finn has a great list for us.
You know, Julia, I've always been fascinated by how certain words in English sound like the very thing they describe. We call this phonesthetics. It's the study of the beauty of sounds. For someone trying to sleep, choosing the right words to think about is like picking the right pillow. It has to feel soft, supporting, and comfortable. I love that analogy, Finn. It's so true. When we are stressed, we use sharp words like deadlines, pressure, or noise. But tonight, we are going to replace those with what I call the linguistic lullaby. These are words that have long vowels and soft consonants, sounds that naturally slow down your heart rate. Let's start with a beautiful one. Luminous. Luminous. Just listen to the way it rolls off the tongue. It describes a soft, glowing light, like the moon reflecting on a calm lake. It isn't a bright, blinding light. It's a gentle, comforting glow. Imagine that light surrounding your mind right now, pushing away the shadows of the day. It feels like a mental warm bath, doesn't it?
It really does. And here's another one for our listeners. Ethereal. Ethereal. This word describes something so light, so airy, that it doesn't even feel like it belongs to this heavy, physical world. When you hear the word ethereal, I want you to imagine your worries becoming weightless. Imagine them turning into tiny bubbles and floating up, up, and away until they disappear into the night sky.
That's a powerful image, Julia. My favorite, though, has to be slumber. Slumber. We could just say sleep, but sleep is short and quick. Slumber is deep. It's heavy. It's the kind of rest where you don't dream about work or chores. You just exist in a state of perfect darkness. Think of the word slumber as a heavy velvet blanket being pulled up to your chin. It's warm, it's safe, and it's inevitable.
I can almost feel the weight of that blanket just listening to you. Let's add one more to our list. Serenity. This is the ultimate goal of our broadcast tonight. Serenity. It's the state of being completely calm and untroubled. Even if the world outside is chaotic, your serenity is your internal fortress. No one can take it from you. It is your birthright to feel this peaceful.
Exactly. And as you listen to these words, luminous, ethereal, slumber, serenity, notice how your breathing has naturally slowed down. You aren't learning vocabulary anymore, you are feeling it. This is the power of English for sleep. It's not about the dictionary definition, it's about the vibration of the soul.
So keep these words in your mind. Let them repeat like a soft chant. Serenity, slumber, serenity. In our next part, Finn is going to show you a very practical 2-minute routine that uses these words to stop your brain from overthinking. It's a total game changer.
I can't wait to share it. But for now, just stay here with us in this luminous space. You are doing so well. Just breathe.
Now, let's talk about that moment. You know the one. It's 3:15 a.m., the room is perfectly still, but your mind is running a marathon. You've tried counting sheep, you've tried turning over, but the thoughts just keep coming. This is where most people give up and reach for their phones. But tonight, Finn and I want to give you a different tool. It's our 2-minute midnight reset. It's simple, it's in English, and it works every single time.
That's right. This isn't just a random exercise, it's a way to hack your brain's chemistry. We're going to break these 2 minutes down into 4 small blocks of 30 seconds. And Julia, I think we should start with the first block, the sensory scan.
I agree. For the first 30 seconds, I want you to stop trying to sleep. Instead, Just label your reality in English. Look around your darkened room, or just use your mind's eye, and name 3 things you can feel. Speak them silently in your mind. Soft pillow, warm skin, cool air. It sounds too simple, doesn't it? But by naming these in English, you are forcing your brain to switch from its worrying center to its sensing center. You are grounding yourself in the physical world, right here, right now.
Once those 30 seconds are up, we move to the next block, the gratitude anchor. Now, I know what you're thinking. Finn, it's 3 a.m. What do I have to be grateful for? But it doesn't have to be something big. Think of one tiny thing from today. Maybe it was the way the sun hit the trees or the taste of a cold glass of water. Form a complete sentence in English. I am grateful for the quiet of this night. Repeat it. Let the words fill the empty spaces in your mind. Gratitude is the natural enemy of anxiety. They cannot exist in the same room at the same time.
That is so powerful, Finn. And then we reach the 3rd block, which is my personal favorite, the alphabet descent. This is where we really dive into the English language. Start at the end of the alphabet with the letter Z. Find a peaceful word. Z, Zen. Then move to Y. Y, yesterday is gone. Then X, X, xylophone music. Then W, W, waves. Most of our listeners tell us they never even make it to the letter M before their eyelids become too heavy to keep track. It's like a gentle puzzle that tires the mind out just enough to let it fall into the abyss of sleep.
And finally, the last 30 seconds. The release command. This is the most important part. As you breathe out, say the word release in your mind. Imagine every muscle in your jaw, your neck, and your chest literally untying itself like a knot. Release. Release. You are giving yourself permission. You are telling your body that the world will still be there in the morning, and for now, your only job is to let go.
Just imagine doing that for 2 minutes. Instead of 2 hours of tossing and turning, you have 2 minutes of intentional, rhythmic English thought. It changes everything. I've actually fallen asleep while practicing this myself. It's that effective.
It really is. So if you're listening to this and you're still awake, don't worry, you're just preparing for a deeper rest. In our next section, Julia is going to take us out of this room entirely. We are going on a guided visualization to a place of total silence, a place where even the whispers turn into dreams.
Are you ready to travel with us? Take one more slow, deep breath. The journey is just beginning. Now, I want you to leave your room behind. Keep your eyes closed and imagine you are standing at the edge of an ancient, beautiful forest. It is twilight, that magical hour where the light is soft, blue, and silver. There is a path in front of you, covered in soft, white moss. As you step onto it, you feel the earth supporting you. You are completely safe. There is no one here to judge you, no one here to ask anything of you. This forest exists only for your peace.
As we walk deeper into the trees, notice how the air feels. It's cool, crisp, and smells of damp cedar and fresh rain. With every breath you take, you are inhaling calmness and exhaling the heat of the day. The trees here are tall, so tall that their tops seem to touch the stars. They have been here for hundreds of years, standing still, watching the world go by. They are inviting you to be still, just like them.
Listen to the sounds of the forest. You hear the gentle rustle of leaves as a soft breeze passes through. It sounds like the forest is whispering, "Welcome home." You notice a small stream running alongside the path. The water is crystal clear, flowing over smooth, gray stones. Glup, bubble, splash. It's such a playful, innocent sound. Imagine taking all your worries, the big ones, the small ones, the ones that keep you awake, and placing them into a small paper boat. Place that boat in the stream. Watch it float away, around the bend, and out of sight. They are gone now. The water has taken them.
We continue walking, and the path opens up into a wide, circular clearing. In the center of the clearing is a lake. The water is so still, it looks like a giant mirror. It reflects the moon and the thousands of stars above. The air is perfectly silent here. This is the Lake of Serenity. You walk to the edge and sit down on a smooth wooden bench. You look at your reflection in the water. You don't see a stressed person. You see a soul that is ready to rest. It feels like the world has stopped turning just for you.
Next to the bench, there is a small cabin. The wood is dark and warm. You walk inside and the air smells of lavender and old books. There is a bed by the window, covered in layers of thick, handmade quilts. You lie down, and it feels like you are sinking into a cloud. From the window, you can see the moon hanging low in the sky. It is a luminous moon, casting a protective glow over you. You feel heavy. Your legs are heavy. Your arms are heavy. Your eyelids are so heavy that you couldn't open them even if you tried.
This cabin is your fortress. No stress can enter here. No tomorrow can reach you here. As you lie there, listen to the rhythm of the forest. The wind in the trees is like a giant lung, breathing in and out. You find your own breath matching the forest's breath. In and out. You are a part of this peace. You are a part of this silence. Everything is exactly as it should be.
In a moment, Finn and I will step back and let the music play a little longer. We want you to stay in this cabin. Feel the warmth of the quilts. Feel the safety of the trees. In our final part, we will show you how to lock this feeling into your heart so you can stay asleep all night long. But for now, just drift. Explore the cabin. Look at the stars. You are home.
Sleep is not something you have to chase anymore. It's something that is already here, wrapping around you. Just let go.
You are now at the deepest part of our journey. The cabin is warm, the forest is quiet, and your mind is finally still. But before we leave you to your rest, Finn and I want to give you one final gift, a sleep anchor. This is a mental secret that will help you stay in this beautiful state until the morning sun touches your window.
An anchor is something that keeps you grounded when the waves of thought try to pull you away. I want you to pick a simple English phrase right now. It could be, I am still, or all is well. Whenever you feel yourself drifting toward wakefulness, just whisper that phrase in your mind. Don't analyze it. Just let the sound of the words act as a signal to your body that it is still time to sleep. It's like a gentle hand on your shoulder, keeping you safe in the dark.
And if you wake up before it's time, don't be frustrated. Just smile, return to your anchor, and imagine you are back on that wooden bench by the silent lake. The water is still waiting for you. The moon is still watching over you. You don't need to try to sleep anymore. Sleep is a natural tide, and you are simply floating on its surface.
Our journey together is coming to an end for tonight, but the peace we've built together stays with you. You've done a wonderful thing for yourself. You've chosen to slow down. You've chosen to listen. You've chosen to let go. I'm so proud of you for giving your mind this much-needed break.
As the music continues to play for a few more moments, we will fade away. But remember, This sanctuary is always here for you. Whenever the world feels too loud, Julia and Finn will be here with these English whispers to lead you back home. Close your eyes even tighter now. Feel the weight of the blanket. Feel the safety of the night.
The night is your friend. The darkness is your healer. Tomorrow is a distant dream that hasn't happened yet. Right now, there is only this breath and this peace. Good night, friend. Sleep well. Good night, sweet dreams, serenity, slumber, peace.